This is one which is about grandparents and language barriers. So it's called A Kitchen in Gdansk. Walls slick with chatter, soaked in wood smoke and spilled vodka, stewed in gossip, copper bright, her kitchen was the rumbling spleen of her home. Add to this 2 grandchildren like birds, flickering in and out of summer months, throats ringing with alien notes. Great an English phrase book, outdated, nervous, and let it simmer in stunted words and shy replies. She shows her love in sauerkraut, in sausages and thick warm stew, burning frail palms for old favourites, fearing ruffled feathers and flight. But the birds, chirping, grow fat to feed the gap. Plumage plumped, bellies warmed, they show their love in second helpings and spoons licked clean. Yeah, that one was a bit pagey, so I'm sorry for that. And this one, there seems to be a theme running with these poems. They're all quite birdy. So this one is, if Boris Johnson was a duck. If Boris Johnson was a duck, the streets of London would be lined with stale bread, flung by tourists watching him on his waddling way to work. If Boris Johnson was a duck, the only laws he'd break would be those of the animal kingdom, because somehow ducks would suddenly be able to ride bicycles. And he'd probably get cautioned for flirting desperately with the swans swimming in the River Thames. And people would shout, "You ducking ducker," and duck the duck off at this corpulent, feathery blob stuffed into a navy suit and pondweed cufflinks, while the council suspends its decisions, waiting for him to return from his south for the winter trip to Barcelona. If Boris Johnson was a duck, we'd finally know the truth about that thing that ducks do, diving into water headfirst, graceless as drunk swimmers, stuck there, arses pointing to heaven. He'd tell us, they're not drinking, no, but infiltrating the water cycle, casting mind-altering substances into the pipelines so that the inevitable duck uprising will be as smooth and perfect as gliding across a stream, uninterrupted by the bottle tops and plastic bags that we pesky humans left behind. Time for one more? Is that okay? Yeah. Sorry, it's a bit strange because I can't see like much of you, so there's just this big light and I feel kind of sort of removed from everything, but it's fine. This one is called The Salesman. You were standing in a fairground outside this tent, awash with electrical light. You are older and coarser than you feel, your hair only a few shades short of the dust at your heels. A man in a pinstriped suit with teeth like peeling broken fences pulls away the velvet rope and beckons you inside. There he tells you, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are the masters of memory fabrication, of fake nostalgia legislation, of feelings that are not your own, bottled and labelled and mass-produced, of all the dreams you wish to dream and of all the days you should have known. So sell your soul or sell your child for half-lit shadows made of want, so that we can write new words on the old lines of your face." Ah, he's got your attention, and despite that grin, there you are, clasping money in outstretched, hungry hands with other creased, paper-faced people in cardigans, gasping, "Hey, remember that girl, that boy, that side street, that sling of arm over shoulder like a broken wing, wondering if you're brave enough, bold enough to touch the nape of their neck." And that smell, the smell of rust, industrial town, and of the woolen embrace, and of the nights that were never allowed to catch light. Here, with a wink, he hands you that smell. It comes in a bottle, but it's hard to tell the difference. Thank you.